So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and we're all the way up here in northeastern Pennsylvania, up here in Wayne County. Been filming a couple of state parks. We did Varden Conservation Area, and now we're here at Prompton State Park. Beautiful spot. But we're going to try to get to the Wayne County high point next. Let me show you the map. So here's my journal. I think I showed this to you before. I keep a journal, all high points and some pictures and things like that. But here's our high point map. Of course, last one we did was number 53. We did Blair County, but now we're trying to finish up the northeast today. We'll see how that goes time-wise. But we're currently here in Wayne County. The highest point in Wayne County is right up in this area. It's Mount Ararat, but we probably won't get to the top of that. Let me explain. So, unfortunately, with a lot of these high points, Mount Ararat itself is all private property. I think there might be some windmills at the top. I think there's a radio tower up there. There are several roads, dirt roads that lead up to the top, but they're gated. Pretty sure both of them are. But we'll see. I read one account where someone was able to drive to where the radio towers were, but anyway, other people say the gate's closed. But we'll see. I at least want to show it to you, what Mount Ararat looks like. I think it's about 2,500 some feet. I'll put the correct number down here. But I do have an alternate plan, like I said, for most of these. There's some state game lands to the east of Mount Ararat, number 159. So that's probably where we'll be headed after we get a view of Mount Ararat. So we'll see what happens. Not quite entirely sure how this episode will work out, but let's get going. All right, so that way up ahead there, that is Mount Ararat, that big mountain way up there. Let me zoom in on it for you. Like I said, I don't think we'll be able to get to the top. I doubt it, but we'll see if those gates are open. If not, we'll go somewhere else, like I said. All right, so we're here in the middle of nowhere, here in Wayne County. Yeah, I did try, look at my GPS. The one, I went looking for those open gates. I saw a dirt road going up off to the left. I drove up it a little bit. There's a lot of posted signs. I did come across a yellow gate that was open, but to be honest, I didn't really feel comfortable going up there. There's just so many posted signs. It's pretty clear that you're not wanted up there, to say the least. Plus, I didn't have permission to be up there. Even though I think the road I was on is the access to the radio tower, but I don't know. It gets kind of confusing. And you never know if on your way back if the gate's going to be closed. Anyway, that would not be cool. So I'm here east of that area, State Game Lands 159. I have my GPS coordinates punched in. So we're heading to a mountain called Big Hickory. There's a couple of places I probably could have chosen for my public high point, but I chose this one. I think I'm at the correct parking spot. We'll see. Get this figured out. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go. I should mention this is Pine Mill Road. If anybody is from Wayne County, there was a parking spot right up there. So hopefully I'm reading my GPS correctly here. So we'll head this way. I don't think I have terribly far to go, but we do have a bit of a mountain to climb, I think. All right, we'll see how this goes. Going uphill already. So there were a number of options available for the public high point. All of them were on state game lands. There was one further north, almost to the New York border on, sorry, I'm a little out of breath, on state game lands number 70. But that was almost an hour away from where I am here. There's a spot further south. State game lands 310 or 312 near Tobyhanna State Park. I could have done maybe too. But I was looking for one that was going to be 2,000 plus feet in elevation. Because the high point is on Mount Ararat, it was like 2,500 some feet. So anyway, it's something kind of close. But that's the way it is with these public high points. You just kind of do what you can. So I chose this one. This one also had a name. The other two I was looking at didn't have names. So, Big Hickory. So I'm pretty sure I'm heading in the right direction. Be looking for another trail off to the left here eventually. But we are going uphill, so that's a good sign. I'm try and get to the high point, but noticing some nature, there is the first monarch caterpillar seen all summer. It's just a little one. Not even, maybe an inch long. All right. Didn't bring my other camera along to get a closer shot, but all right. All right, so I think this is, one old road continues that way, but I think this is a left I need to take. Let's double check here in a minute. Alright, so we are still heading in the right direction. Just check my GPS. So this trail should take a bend to the right, but we're going to head off trail up through there. Can't really see the mountain from here. Hope we would get a glimpse of it, but... Oh, where'd you go, buddy? There's a frog down there. Oh, there it goes. I'll let him go. Look like a leopard frog. They usually hop around these tall grasses. So fingers crossed that this hillside is not just some brush, thorn-covered nightmare to get to the top. It'd be nice if it's fairly open woods to the top. We'll see. I don't. Well, you know, we do what you got. We do what you. We do what we gotta do. If I could talk. All right. Doesn't look too bad from here, but oh, there's a hawk. A beautiful hawk just came flying this way. Went up in one of these trees. I'll take that as a good sign. I don't know where he is though. I don't think he expected to see me. He just kind of came around the bend there and all of a sudden swooped upwards away from me. Alright, but we're gonna head up. There's our bend. So let's just go through right here. Looks like an initial weedy thing, and we're gonna start heading up. So it's not too bad just yet. Just gotta keep going uphill. If it stays like this, I'm okay. I mean, we can handle, obviously, thorns and stuff, but like I said, I prefer not to. Yeah, so here it really picked up in elevation. If I pan the camera this way, you can see not so bad, and then it starts going up. There's some nice large rocks up here. I mean, I don't know if there is a path to the top of this mountain or not. I'm not from this area, so maybe there's an easier way up, but I don't know. So, getting steep. So we'll head up through there. Yeah, these hill climbs can be deceiving. You think you're getting close to the top. I mean, you're always getting closer to the top, but you're not as close as you think you are a lot of times. But, you know, I've encountered just a few small thorns, but whew, we're getting there. It could be a lot worse, but it's okay so far. Looks a little bit clearer up there though. Yeah, all the way up this mountain there are these shelf areas. Like right here it's flat. Just down there where we came up it drops. So it comes up, it's flat, and it goes up again, it flattens out. It's like a whole series of shelves or benches. Yes, here we go up again. You know, watch there be, once we get to the top, watch there be like a super obvious trail that we find up there. I mean, whatever. It'd make the way down a bit easier. Alright, so it looks like the steepest part is over. I don't know if you can see my GPS there, without the glare. I'm not sure how well that's showing up, but we're almost... It's got a little ways to go, but we're nearing... Anyway, that's probably... Anyway, I'm not sure why you can see that, but... Yeah, but as I was saying, the steepest part of this hike is over. Still going uphill, but nowhere near. We don't have those super steep sections anymore. So, we're almost there. At least the hardest part is over. At least I think so. I'll tell you what though, it is quiet and peaceful up here. There's no sounds of civilization, just the sound of the wind through the trees. No No airplanes, helicopters, car traffic. It's nice. So will this be our last up section? Looks pretty, I see quite a bit of blue sky up there, so. I don't think we're gonna get any kind of view up here either, but we'll see. I guess I lied about there being any super steep sections, but not as bad as some of the ones back further. Still a bit of a struggle. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, I need to check my GPS. It feels like we've reached a spot here, because everything seems to drop from here. Unless it keeps going that way, we'll check. Alright, it's not quite yet, according to the GPS. I have that raven hollering at me too. He's telling Cliff, keep going. Now he's quiet. Alright, so we need to go this way a little bit more, which is what I was kind of thinking. Oh yeah, there he's hollering at me. He's saying this way, or maybe more likely he's telling me to get off his mountain. Yeah, picks up a little bit here again. And keeping my eyes to the ground, looking for slithery critters, although it's almost impossible to see them. But anyway. So is this our high point then? I think I'll head up that way just a little bit more. Check the GPS again. Hop across here. Yeah, it looks like it goes up just a little bit more up there. And check it out. I mean, this is interesting. There's like a little bog, a marsh on the top of the mountain here. Always seems strange to find them up top here. That's the way it is sometimes. It covers the whole high area here. Oh, there's some frogs. Oh. Alright, I guess there's no way through this. I need to go around this. Alright. Yeah, look how brown that water is. Alright, so I'm going to claim this spot as my high point. It just kind of levels out top here. That's kind of how these mountains are up here. They're flat on top like a plateau. Sorry, getting bugs off me. Yeah, so my GPS says 2,170 feet, so that's a good rounded off number. Yeah, so here we are, the public high point of Wayne County. It's higher than, because the website I was using online, there's a site you can go to, it has, anyway, you can like click on any spot and it gives you like the altitude and stuff, or the height, and it was only saying around just a little over 2,000 feet, I thought, so 2,170, or maybe that was a couple nights ago, so maybe I forgot, but so that's, you know, a bit lower. What did I say? Mount Ararat is what, 2,500 some, so you know, we're not too far lower than that, at least we're over 2,000, over 2,100, almost 2,200, so we'll take that. Beautiful spot up here. Maybe I should have stuck one of those channel buttons up here for someone to find, but I don't think I would do it this spot. Pretty remote. Yeah, but beautiful spot up here. But I gotta head down. So here we go, our public high point of Wayne County. Yeah, Big Hickory it's called, so we don't get to name this one. Yep, so like I said, I need to start going back the way I came, roughly. There's our little marsh bog on top of the mountain here. Alright, so hopefully I'll see you back at the bottom, or, you know, unless I find something interesting up here. I mean, there's kind of a trail right here, but I didn't come across anything else on the way up. Just a side note, if you ever do intend on doing stuff like this, those handheld GPS things are a lifesaver. I have the Garmin E-Trek 35T. I got it a couple years ago, so it's probably, there's better ones out there now since I got this one, but like, so like you can find my way back. I just double check because I was kind of heading a little bit too far this way and check the GPS. I need to turn this way because once you're on top of the mountain, it goes downhill on all sides, so you can get kind of, if you're not paying attention, you can, anyway, not go back the same way you came up. So I don't want to do that. So they can be really helpful when you're off trail like this. Well, I found some sort of a trail here at the bottom. Not the one I want, but I think I see a bright sunshine up there. I think that's where our old road is. Yeah, well, on the way down, I kept like turning to the right as I was coming down. Kept checking my GPS and to keep correcting my direction. It's kind of like in the Lord of the Rings when the hobbits are in the old forest. It kept like, you know, sending, you know, the forest is alive in that story there. How it kept like forcing them to go a certain direction. Anyway, a couple direction corrections and we're all good. All right, so up here's that gate. But we didn't come. I came back this road here. I didn't even see this road when we first came here. I took, of course, we parked right there's the road. We parked up there. I took that old road up. So anyway, still made it back. So I can see the Jeep up there. So I do need to fill in my map at some point, as I always do. But I'm gonna do that later tonight at my campsite. Kind of want to get going here. We're headed over into Susquehanna County. I'll be camping the other night. You can kind of guess where I'll be camping. But I would like to do the high point of Susquehanna County as well. It's Elk Mountain. It's a ski resort. I read that they do allow you to hike up it, but you have to do it between 9 and 3. So we'll see. I don't know what time it is. It's already 2 o'clock, so we'll see. I know there's a road that goes up the back of it too. We'll see. I'd like to at least get the office and talk to them, see what they say. Let me fill out the map. Well, I'll do that tonight, but I'll insert that clip here. All right, so here we go. It is actually several days later, but we got county number 54 done, all up here in the northeast. Just have one more to go, which we were able to accomplish. But yeah, so number 54 out of 67 completed. We're getting there. Yeah, so county high point number 54 is done. Not sure if we'll get 55 done today, but like I said, I gotta head that way anyway, so I don't know. It is a bit of a way over there. I'd like to at least stop in at the office and see what they say. Maybe someone would give me a ride to the top, who knows. We'll find out. But anyway, we're done with this video. I'm gonna get a nice little rest in the Jeep, some air conditioning, and we'll head on over to Susquehanna County. But as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.